Welcome to everyone, my friends. Now I will go live with this, and this pretty much makes me happy. I was unable to follow. The prelims, but I will be able to follow the main card. So let's bring it on. I'm just going to share this on Twitter. Hold on. Just to share this on Twitter. 1 second. Alright, here we are. I'm sharing this on Twitter. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put this like here. Alright, we're bringing it on right now. Yeah, we're bringing it on right now. Yeah, of course. Google Chrome and its response. It starts to get shittier every single day. But alright. It is what it is. Seems I will have to put it like this. Alright, guys. Just to bring it on to take a look, and I have to plug in the cable. Okay, the connection should be better now. There I am with Cage Warriors. So, let's go. Alright, we are waiting for the main card to get underway. There are 5 bouts, and I'm really wondering how everything gonna play out. I'm now live with my fans. Haven't been live for a while, but it's a nice community, nice place to be. How do you think Carlo Pedersoli will win? Potentially inside the distance. I'd say KO TKO, I say. But no distance is my pick for that fight. Madar's Flaminas is actually very strong with those powerful punches, so anything can happen. Literally anything can happen in that fight. I think somebody's gonna get floored. That's how I see it. Yeah, not going the distance is my pick. Yeah, still waiting. Alright. Still waiting for it to get underway. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun match. Everything is gonna be a fun match. Emanuele Zaccaria, of course, defeated Bogdan Barbu via submission as expected. Dario Belandi was better than Joe Aresti, and Emanuele Sabatino defeated Karol Michalak, which was a big upset on my mind now. Dreoni Terrell versus Mikol Disegni, Jasmine Favero versus Eva Sau, Dylan Hazan versus John De Philippis, Carlo Pederzoli Madras Flaminos, and Dominic Wooding versus Michele Martignoni. Let's see how this is gonna play out, lads. I'm very much looking forward to this. Yeah, the event is gonna get underway briefly. I know there is no UFC this weekend, but it doesn't mean we can't enjoy. We can always enjoy. I mean, enjoyment is the way of living, and there it starts at UFC on Fight Pass. Cage Warriors Rome, Cage Warriors 144. A lot of Italian potentials on this fight card, and this is the ancient Rome. Terrell Breoni, Jasmine Favero, popular nickname, the Bull. Eva Sau. She's a French competitor. I don't know much about her. Jefferson De Philippis, pretty much new blood. Yeah. Dylan Hazan, he's an old school fighter. I mean, an older competitor. You know that Dylan Hazan is doing a great job. Carlo Pederzoli. Out of Aurora, MMA Roma is going to fight Madras Flaminos. This is going to be a heck of the event. I have to say this is going to be the heck of the event. And hold on, just to send one message. All right, Mikol Desegni is gonna fight first. No, I'm very much looking forward to this. And yeah, Paddy Pimblett. At least he is more normal. Paddy Pimblett and Dan Strauss. That's fine. Got nothing against the two of them. Well, at least Paddy Pimblett is fun when he comments. He is not like Michael Bisping. He's not biased. But anyway, I got to say this could be a nice way to go, and I do believe this is going to go all the way. I do believe all these guys are definitely gonna let us enjoy all this what happens here. And Mikol Segni Breoni Terrell, Jasmine Favero Avasal, Dylan Hazan Jefferson the Philippines, Carl Petrozovi Jr. Madars Fleminas, and Dominic Wooding versus Michele Martignoni. Dominic Wooding is the champ. I think Wooding is going to have a hard time, especially considering the fact that his opponent is definitely one of the best in the game. So I don't know, guys. I definitely don't know. We're going to have a lot of fun moments here. Equality segment stuff, she gave a hard time to Cory McKenna, so it's not easy to give a hard time to Cory McKenna, and especially Brianni Terrell is also another tough opponent. I like these two girls. Now we're gonna say these are females fights. Who gives a fuck, etc. Well, not quite. Not quite. I'm a fan of female fights. Now people are going to say that I don't have UFC on Fight Pass, and yes, I do. Sorry, my dear haters. I have to post. I have to post a photo on Instagram because my dear haters are going to say that I don't have it. Yeah, this is UFC Fight Pass. Alright. My dear haters are going to say that I don't have it, so there you go. That's how I spend my Friday. That's how I spend my Friday. I'm always working on something, but I'm mostly focused on the world of mixed martial arts, and I'm always into watching everything perfectly legally. So Brianni Terrell is going to fight Mikol Disegni. Brianni Terrell is stepping inside the cage very much slowly. Brianni Terrell lost to Molly McCann for the Cage Warriors 125-pound title in 2018. He has 3 wins by submission. Well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, but submitting Mikol Disegni, easier said than do, right? It's easier said than do. Definitely easier said than do. I don't think she has massive chances of submitting this opponent. Now we got a no UFC weekend. Brianni Terrell is also looking tough. She is a fighter and a tough fighter. Now it's time for hugging. Now it's time for great motivation. And it's time to rock and roll. Yeah, it's definitely time to rock and roll right now. Brianni Terrell is getting inspected. Alright, here she comes. Brianni Terrell is inside the ring. She bows, and now we're going to see the entrance of Mikol Disegni. Mikol Disegni is here right now. There comes Mikol Disegni. Mikol Disegni MMA on Twitter. Very easy to find her. Not going to be a difficult task for you, my lovely lads. Mikol Disegni in the flag of Italy. There she goes. Look at this hair. Oh, look at this ponytail. She's stacked with tattoos. Mikol Disegni is looking more than ready for war. There comes Mikol Disegni. Alright, Mikol Disegni is now gonna get inspected. There she goes. Mikol Disegni is inside the ring. Look at this mouthpiece, the flag of Italy. Very patriotic fighter. She's bowling too. A piece of the Eastern tradition. That's something I like to see. That's something I definitely like to see. Mikol Disegni is inside the ring. 9-4-0 for Mikol Disegni, 4-4-1 for Brioni Tyrell. 34 years of age for Disegni, 42 for Tyrell, 5'3" Disegni, 5'4" Tyrell. Italy versus England. Killa B was having ups and downs. She was having few matches under her belt, but other than that, I don't know. I'm expecting nothing but a slugfest here, especially when this airs on Fight Pass. I hope I will be able to see the stats. No, I can only see multi-view, but I can't see the stats, which kinda sucks. I can only see the stats for UFC on Fight Pass. This really sucks. It kinda goes on my nerves. Brioni Tyrell, Brioni Killa B on Instagram. It's not a rocket science to find this girl. Mikol Disegni, 34 years of age, 9'4". Mikol Disegni MMA, 115.6 pounds. Oh man, this girl is ready to slaughter. Look at how ready she is. She is powerful, a great hard-hitting hillbilly. Her opponent on the other side is very good with striking, and the referee in charge of this contest is Leon Roberts. Mikol Disegni, Brioni Tyrell. Are we gonna see a glove touch? Okay, they wanna touch gloves. Disegni is holding her hands pretty much narrow. 1-2 Disegni. Disegni is bombing better. You see that Tyrell is not a striker. Tyrell is more a BJJ fighter. But Disegni is like kicking now. Oh man, she's got a lot of power in her punches. Like kick for Disegni. And another one too. Tyrell is trying to go with that side kick. She is switching stances, but Disegni is only marching forward, backward, not moving much sideways. 1-2, she wants to brawl. Disegni definitely wants to brawl. Big weaving overhand rights by Disegni. Fighters inside the clinch. Disegni is making some really good movements. She attempted a calf kick, and it didn't go well. Tyrell is slower, but she is longer. It's obvious that reach advantage is bringing her something very, very good. Leg kick, and another leg kick. Great barrages by Nicole Desegni. She's fighting aggressively. Nicole Desegni is pretty much offensive now. Big weaving overhand right for Nicole Desegni. And a push kick. Big left hand. More left right for Nicole Desegni. And the side kick. Leg kick again. Push kick for Desegni. Now another leg kick. Leg kick again. Desegni is barraging. She is controlling the center of the cage. Really great control by Nicole Desegni. She's now landing with 1-2, and she is pretty much moving sideways pretty nicely. She's changing angles nicely. Excellent movement by Nicole Desegni. Desegni is scoring more clean points, but on the other side, Brianna Tyrell hit her once or twice with a big right. But for now, Desegni is outworking her. Desegni misses with a weaving overhand right. Overhand lands. Nicole Desegni has to march forward a lot, and Tyrell keeps missing. Desegni with a kickboxing kick to the body, but it didn't land clean. Push kick by Brianna Tyrell, but I think judges are gonna give edge to Nicole Desegni here. She's out edging her opponent, now she shoots in, barrages with punches to the body, but she is smart. No, she is smart, she doesn't want to drag Tyrell to the canvas. Middle kick for Desegni. And another middle kick, 1-2. She attacks to the legs. It's another leg kick. She is sprinting forward. Great barrages by Nicole Desegni. Fighters on its side of clinch now. She ate a knee. One underhook in. Another big left for Nicole Desegni. 1-2. More punches. Leg kick again. Another big right hand. Desegni is holding punches like this. Oh man, Desegni is barraging hard. Big powerful punches by Nicole Desegni. The big leg kick. Fighters are inside the clinch. This is round for Desegni. Got to say this is clean round for Desegni. I have no idea how Inut could have her opponent defeated her other way around. This should be a very, very clean round for Nicole Desegni. Let's bring it on. Go. Let's fight. Good right hand again by Mikol Desegni and the high kick. Middle kick, Mikol Desegni keeps barraging. More punches for Desegni now. Brian Tyrell is trying to shoot in, but Desegni with a great takedown defense, excellent dirty boxing on the end of Mikol Desegni, and now she separates. Light kick for Desegni. Another push kick for Tyrell. Desegni catches the leg and delivers a big middle kick. 1-2 for Desegni. Desegni is marching forward, aiming with his powerful rights. Good right for Desegni and the weaving overhand right. Leg kick and another leg kick. And Tyrell drags her to the ground. Now this could get tricky. She has a guillotine in. She is fishing for that guillotine, but Desegni is still in the game. Desegni with both underhooks in. Now she is trying to go for a trip. Big right. This is a big right. One, two again. It's another middle kick. Another big right hand. 1-2, Desegni to the body. And a side kick here, and another side kick by Brian Farrell. High kick for Desegni. Oh, another big right. These two girls are definitely trading some heavy bombs here. Desegni with 1-2. She marches forward for another big right hand. Like kick. Whoa, man, Tyrell punished with a big right. Desegni has to march forward. She has to fight with her heart. She is controlling the center of the octagon, but at the other side, Tyrell is getting battered, but she is staying on her feet. Good rights again. Another leg kick. Oh, Tyrell is trying to shoot in again. She was in the way of the leg. These girls are looking very, very strong. Leg kick again. And the side kick for Brianna Tyrell. She is stopping Mikol Desegni every time she tries to march forward. Desegni is running excellent lateral moves by Brian Farrell. Desegni with a weaving overhand right. Yeah, it really much landed clean, those weaving overhands. Good rights for Desegni and another good right. Big left hand. Leg kick. Another leg kick. High kick again. Push kick. It's another push kick. Desegni keeps marching forward. Good strikes. Another leg kick again. Good rights again, the punch to the body. 1-2 for Desegni. One, two again and the push kick. Big waving overhand right and the leg kick for Desegni. This is looking awesome. Now big rights are landing. Fighters are inside the clinch. Could be 1-1, could be 2-0 Disegni, but I believe Disegni won both rounds. She is controlling the center of the cage, but yeah, she got countered here. She got countered badly with the big right. Disegni is controlling the center of the ring. She keeps marching forward, but Terrell is not bad at all. Terrell is doing a decent job right now. And Terrell is looking pretty much okay. You see? She's not looking bad at all. Disegni is not looking tired at all. She's kinda guessing, but just kinda. Alright, glove touch. Let's go, round 3. Left-right by Disegni. Another left-right by Disegni. A lot of pressure on the end of Disegni. Now Disegni with 1-2. I can't see the stats for this. Big right hand for Disegni. Another big right. Now big left for Disegni. Push kicks. It's another push kick. Disegni with a leg kick. Good left-right, it's a side kick. Farrell is trying to shoot in, but she's unable to. Elbow for Disegni. And a middle kick. Another middle kick. It's a side kick again. Fighters are inside the clinch. Leg kick Disegni. Good right hand and a good leg kick for Nicole Disegni. Another leg kick. Now check hook. 1-2, weaving overhand right, but she's missing. She is controlling the center of the cage pretty much nicely. Disegni is constantly barraging. She is like an insect, she's constantly barraging. But Breoni is unable to drag this fight to the ground. She is trying to drag the fight to the ground, but she's unable to. Yeah, she's pretty much unable to. Good right hand for Farrell. And a good left for Disegni. Disegni keeps marching forward. Left-right Disegni. Another left-right. Powerful leg kick for Nicole Disegni. And a middle kick. Good left hand. Good left-right Disegni. Another great left. Now powerful right. It's another left. And another right. Yeah, it's a push kick. 1-1-2. Excellent striking on the end of Nicole Disegni. Side kick followed by leg kick. Another leg kick. Oh, it's a high kick by Disegni. Leg kick again. Again waving overhand right. Disegni is doing a great job here. High kick. It's another high kick. Brianny Farrell with a big powerful right. Disagni with 1-2, she keeps barraging, keeps spamming those shots. 1-2 again. And again. Punch to the body for Disagni. And another right. Big left for Disagni. Fighters are inside the clinch right now. Disagni keeps pressuring against the fence. Good pressure on the end of Mikol Disagni. Great punishment on the break. She punishes a lot on the break. Disagni stops the takedown attempt, again punishes with a check hook. Middle kick, and 1-2. Whoa, man, excellent strikes. Excellent strikes again. I think Disagni won. Mikol Disagni won via decision. Great victory for Mikol Disagni via decision. Yeah, she needs to take a photo. She's funny, girl. Jasmine Favero. The Bull is going to fight Eva. So, Jasmine Favero is a barrager. So, Eva So on the other side. She knows to fight technically. She knows to trade bombs. It's gonna be a fun fight. Anyway, it's gonna be a fun fight. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, I can guarantee you it's gonna be a fun fight. Can't wait for it. Eva. So, he's stepping inside the ring. Let's go. There she comes. Eva so. I like females battles. No, many people say like, what? How can you watch these? Females are smashing each other, etc. She's a teammate of Morgan Charrier, so she can't be bad. Badwalex. Oh, great nickname. Badwalex. Badwalex. She's got a great nickname. I like to hear that. Alright, let's go. Aerosol is ready. No, not yet. Not yet, Mark Goddard says. What? Scissors. I think we are going to need a piece of scissors. Yeah, something is prohibited. Mark Goddard noticed something. Yeah, it was a prohibited piece of the equipment. Sharp eye of Mark Goddard. It was a sharp eye of Mark Goddard. Great performance by Mark Goddard, got to say. He really did a wonderful, wonderful job tonight. Jasmine Favero. Jasmine Favero won on August 13th in a lightweight bout at Cage Warriors 147. Solid amateur background. Favero is strong. She is strong. She's got so much power. Yeah, she's really got so much power under her belt. Jasmine Favero is ready to step inside the ring. Is she ready to pull out an upset? Well, I wonder the same. Maybe she is. Maybe she's not. We're about to see. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Jasmine Favero is stepping inside the ring. Five foot seven, both fighters, 22 years of age for Favero, 27 for Avaso, 100 Favero, 110 for Bad Relax. Man, this is good. Ava, Bad Relax, So. Ava, Bad Relax, So versus Jasmine, The Bull, Favero. The referee in charge of this contest is Lorenzo Spoto. Sorry guys, I'm coughing, I don't know what's wrong. So, Jasmine Favero, Lorenzo Spoto is the referee. 1-2 forever. Leg kick for Jasmine Favero. Favero is trying to stay off range, big right hand, and a great uppercut by Favero. She's now trying to go with the frame, excellent knee inside the clinch. So, is inside the clinch right now, but Favero is looking stronger. Another leg kick by So, and another leg kick by Favero. It's a trip. Some knees, and powerful knees. More knees are landing clean. Big right followed by big left. So is actually very decent in the clinch, and her clinch control pretty much rocks. Great grappling. Favero is now trying to go for a reversal, but Favero is on the wrong angle all the time. Oh, what a great judo throw by Jasmine Favero. Now she's in Kesagatame position. Out of this Kesagatame position, it's a submission victory. Submission victory for Jasmine Favero. Round one. I said Favero was gonna win. Favero is looking fine. Osekomi victory. I like to call this Osekomi. I don't know how they call it in BJJ, but in judo they call this kind of a submission Osekomi. Excellent hip toss. And you see, she extended that arm. She's got great judo background, you see? It's some kind of a modified armbar though. Armbar from Kesogatame. It's armbar from Kesogatame. Great victory for Jasmine Favero. Great victory for Jasmine Favero. Excellent victory for Jasmine Favero. Winner by armbar from Kesogatame. Great victory by Jasmine Favero, got to say. It really was a decent piece of performance, a decent piece of play. Got to say that I'm pretty much thrilled with her performance. The next fight is between the Philippines and Dilan Hazan. As much as I know, the Philippines is a last-minute replacement, I believe. He is a decent fighter. I mean, we mustn't underestimate the guy. He's a decent fighter. Let's see. Jefferson, the Philippines. Big G purple belt stepped up on a short notice. Jefferson, the Philippines Machado. He is a decent piece of player. Just 1 second. Let's go. Jefferson the Philippines is inside the ring, and now it's going to be the time for the heavy-handed Italian. I like to call him a heavy-handed Italian. Hey, mate. Now it's time for a heavy-handed Italian, and his opponent is going to be Dylan Hazan. Dylan Hazan stepping inside the ring. Dylan Hazan, strong wrestling background, 3-0 in Cage Warriors competition at 125 and 135. Alright, he's got a groin guard, and now he's taking his shorts. Dylan Hazan is now going to get inspected. He's got a great wrestling background, so again, the Philippines accepted this on a short notice. I don't know much about the guy because I didn't have time to research him, but I know a lot about Dylan Hazan. Yeah, I do know a lot about Dylan Hazan. I'm eager to see how this one is going to play out, really. $8-0 for Dylan Hazan, $2-1-0 for Jefferson Machado, the Philippines. 5'7", both fighters are out of Italy. This is 138-pound combat, 137.9 for Hazan, 137.8 Jefferson, the Philippines. Hazan is having strong wrestling background, that's what I know, but is he gonna win? The problem is I don't know much about Jefferson, the Philippines. Kylo Chaplin is our announcer. I would like to know more about Jefferson, the Philippines, but right now I don't know, so that kind of scares the shit out of me, the lack of info. Hey, mate. Let's go. This is the Cage Warriors competition. Dylan Hazan versus Jefferson, the Philippines. The bout is getting underway soon, so we'll see how this one gonna play out. The referee in charge of this contest is Mark Goddard. Dylan Hazan, Jefferson, the Philippines. Like kick for the Philippines and the Superman punch. Whoa, he's got some great striking background. Big left hand for the Philippines. Hazan is trying to clinch up knees. Man, the Philippines is hitting really hard. He is defending posture really well. Great posture defense by Jefferson, the Philippines. He exits. Whoa, big left hand for the Philippines. He is good. He's so old. 39, yo. Yeah. Big weaving overhand right. Fighters are inside the clinch. Man, the Philippines has got some serious striking. But Hazan is a great wrestler. He misses. Hazan is marching forward. The Philippines with the left hand. Man, his lateral moves are pretty much decent for a 39-year-old guy. Hazan is now trying to clinch up, and you see great posture defense by the Philippines. He wide spreads the legs. He marches forward. He doesn't lack in strength either. He's even switching stances, man. Man, he's ducking under, staying away from the central line. Big knee for the Philippines. This is pretty much weird fighting style, but very effective. Everything Hazan did for now is grabbing for the visor, and now he's trying to fish for that leg down below. Great throw by Dylan Hazan. He will now try to elbow his way through the Philippines. Hazan is now trying to stop this arm. Now more elbows and more punches. Big ground and pound, big bombs on the end of Dylan Hazan. Let's hope the referee is not going to call this. The Philippines is trying to turtle. He's trying to work his way back on the feet, but when Hazan cuts you into a machine, it's very, very hard to slip out of it. Now he will try to elbow with the leading leg, with the leading arm, sorry. Elbow again. And the big weaving overhand right now. Some hammer fists. Up kick. Some up kick attempts on the end of the Philippines, but Hazan likes to stay in the full guard. He really much likes to stay in the full guard. That's his dominant spot, that's his dominant position, and he is good at that. I mean, we can discuss whatever we want, but he is very, very good at that point of the game. Big right hand, another big right hand. The referee is gonna call it. Yeah, Hazan won via TKO. Hazan won via TKO. GMP round 1. Yeah, great victory for Dylan Hazan. It was a great victory. Gotta say, it really was a great victory. What a great celebration by Dylan Hazan. I like the celebration. I'm eager to say that I enjoyed every single second of the celebration. It really was a great performance by Dylan Hazan. Next one is going to be Carlo Pedersoli versus Madars Flaminas. This is an event in Rome, so fights are advancing pretty much quickly. Pedersoli should win. He is a UFC veteran. Yeah, but Madars Flaminas has got a decent striking background, so yeah, anything is possible. He's got decent striking background. Yeah, Pedersoli is a UFC vet. I agree on that. But literally anything is possible, as well as you know. What are your thoughts on Makachev Charles? Charles to win. Charles to win. Very tough one for Charles, but I believe Charles is going to win that one. I'm there for St. Charles to win, gotta say. Yes, I can't wait. Me neither. We're the same when it comes to that aspect of the game. I can't wait either. Yes, I can't wait either. I can't wait for that bout either. Madaras Flaminas is going to fight Carlo Pedrizzoli. Both of these guys are great fighters. Madaras Flaminas used to be a guest of mine. Great Latvian fighter. I think he's the best Latvian right now after Misha Cirkunov. Pedrizzoli is a UFC vet as well as you know. Here comes Madaras Flaminas. Very tough and durable. Coming off back-to-back TKO wins, fought multiple title challengers and former current champs. He's got serious advantage. Benel Dariush is underdog, which surprises me. Really? He's an underdog. I actually picked Gamrat in that fight, but I was thinking Gamrat was going to be an underdog. That's interesting. That's very much interesting. No, no, it's not an easy fight for him though. Think main event in this one is 50-50. Yeah, true. Very much true. This really is a hard to pick main event. I just tested that section, but live chat is better. Way better. Carlo Pedersoli Jr. Cemento is going to fight Madars Flaminas. This is a tough one to call. Very much of a tough one to call, got to say. Carlo Pedersoli Jr. versus Madars Flaminas. Pedersoli should win, as well as you said. He is a UFC vet, which perfectly makes sense. But on the other side, he is fighting a beast, a real beast. And Madars Flaminas can take a beating, so don't be surprised if this fight doesn't last for long. Just don't be surprised. It ain't gonna be a surprise for me. No way. No way this is gonna be a surprise for me. $13-4-0 for Carlo Pedersoli Jr. Cemento Madars Flaminas Latvian Express 10-3-0, 34 years of age, 6'2", 77 kilos. He's looking pretty much skinny. I'm also 6'2", but I walk around 82, 83. That's my walking weight. Madars is looking very much skinny for a 34-year-old guy. I got a weekend without the UFC. Madars Flaminas 34 years of age, 10-3-0. Latvian Express 170.2 pounds. He's looking like a very much of a decent piece of play. Madars Flaminas is a married man. And I think, what did he say? Does he have he has kiddos, but I think he has 2 kiddos. I had an interview with him a while ago. Nice guy. Carlo Pedersoli Jr., 29 years of age, 13-4-0. Italian fighter. This is also for me. I think Pedersoli should be a slight favorite, man, but Flaminas is no bad guy. Flaminas is a great guy. Very powerful. The referee in charge of this contest is Leon Roberts. Carlo Pedersoli Jr. Madars Flaminas. Flaminas is right-handed. Pedersoli is lefty, I think. Or a switcher. Okay, let's go. Glove touch. Yeah, Pedersoli is lefty. Flaminas is holding a bit weird stance. Like kick for Pedersoli. A lot of feinting is seen, you see. A lot of feinting, very much tactical aspect of the game. Fighters are waiting a lot. Leg kick. Now it's a body kick by Pedersoli. Slow-paced start for Latvian Express. Very much technical fight for now, which is kind of expected. Big right hand for Flaminas. He misses with the knee. Flaminas is pretty much experienced. We mustn't underestimate the guy. He knows the drill. He's not a bad fighter at all. Big left kick by Madars Flaminas. A punch to the body. Big lefts again. Big right for Flaminas. Wow, big right hand. He's been thrown over and over. Another big right. Flaminas is trying to push his opponent away. Big right hand again. Push kick. It's another high kick attempt. Leg kick again for Flaminas. Good right. Middle kick. Leg kick Flaminas. 1-2. It's a middle kick again. And another big right hand. We're seeing more leg kicks here. Middle kick again and the leg kick. It's followed by a leg kick. Flaminas is trying to march forward. Big left right for Flaminas. So much technicality in this fight. Both of these guys are skillful. So it explains the technicality here. Push kick for Flaminas. Madars Flaminas with a great Superman punch. Big left hand. Right, high kick for Flaminas. Big right hand Flaminas. I told you, man, Flaminas is a tough guy to deal with. High kick again. And a middle kick. So big right hand. More punches for Flaminas. 1-2 Flaminas. Another big right for Flaminas. High kick attempt. Another big right hand. Middle kick. It's a push kick now. He's marching for. Whoa! What a slam by Carlo Pedresoli. He ends up on the top. Well, it was pretty much well-schooled double leg. Flaminas is now trying to fish him for a gilly, but when you're fishing for a guillotine from this position, you're opening yourself up for one full choke. The end of round one. This is the end of round one. I think Pedersoli stalled around though. That's how I see it. Okay, round 2 gets underway. Middle kick. Big right hand again. Another big right. Middle kick for Flaminas. Fly knee. Another big right. Left, right, left for Flaminas. Push kick. Oh, what a trip by Pedersoli. Pedersoli is obviously a better clincher and better wrestler, and it seems Flaminas is having a hard time working his way back up on his legs. He's trying to create the opening, trying to create the space, but Pedersoli is keeping his hips low. Excellent sweep attempt by Madars Flaminas, and he ends up on the top. Whoa. Great sweep by Madars Flaminas. Madars ends up on the fence again. Pedersoli is doing a good job by utilizing the cage to his advantage. And again, guillotine choke attempt for Madars Flaminas, but this guillotine choke attempt is not deep. It's not under the chin. Pedersoli ends up on the top of him. I mean, Flaminas is wasting a lot of energy on those guillotine choke attempts. Good right hand. Another good right. Oh, another right by Carlo Pedersoli Jr. Another good right. Good powerful right hand. Uh-oh. Pedersoli is on the back. Let's see if Flaminas is going to end up on the top of him. Now Flaminas is in the side control. Excellent scrapping. Great scrappy fight. Very much scrappy fight. Flaminas is now in the side. No, this is half guard. Well, he could go for the Gestani lock, but it seems he doesn't know to go for the Gestani trap. No, or this is just too good butterfly defense in the end of Carlo Pedersoli Jr. Flaminas cannot make much damage from the full guard. No, in the full guard you really can't make much of a damage, but half guard is brutal when it comes to creating a damage. Now great sweep. What a great sweep by Carlo Pedersoli Jr., but Flaminas is now trying to work his way back up, but he's in... Uh-oh. Pedersoli is in the side control. Not looking good for Flaminas. Pedersoli will now try to work off his back. He'll try to control the back. Uh-oh. Pedersoli is now trying to... Uh-oh, body triangle and the rear naked choke attempt. Flaminas steps. Great victory, got to say. UFC experience paid off. Yeah, I think Wooding is going to win in the next fight. What do you say? Do you believe Wooding is going to win? Actually, I have no idea what to think next. But you said inside the distance. Yeah, I said inside the distance, yeah. That was my pick for this fight because Flaminas is a better striker, Pedersoli is better on the ground, so that's how I saw the fight coming. And the next fight, I have a feeling Wooding is going to win this one. Hence, Martignoni is a great prospect, but Wooding is Wooding. Wooding is Wooding for a reason. Thank you, Serial Killer. When we have a weekend without UFC, it's kind of annoying. You know, it's kind of annoying when we have a weekend without UFC. Yeah, no, UFC sucks. I know. But we got to rest one weekend, right? Under or over? Under. I'd say under. You? I hate mosquitoes. I'm gonna say under. We're waiting for the next fight. This is Dominic Wooding versus Michele Martignoni. Martignoni will be fishing for a knockout too. That's the type of a fighter Martignoni is. He likes to knock people out. There's no way he's gonna start off slow. That's simply not his style. Paddy Pimblett and Dan Strauss are here. Next fight is gonna be very fun. Yeah, got to say. Hey, Ginge, how are you doing, man? How's your day been? I'm covering these Cage Warriors. Only main event left, though. Dominic Wooding, Michele Martignoni, then I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna have pretty much live weekend. All good, thanks, buddy. How's your puppy doing? Is he still doing naughty things to draw your attention? Man, yesterday I was on a kickboxing sparring. I hurt myself pretty much badly, but that's all the part of the game. He's been a good boy this week. Seems you're getting along pretty much nicely. Yeah, seems you're getting along pretty much nicely, man. That's awesome. I was doing a spinning kick, a tornado kick, and I hit, sparring, a tornado kick, and the guy covered up like this. So my foot hurts a bit, but no big deal. I'm also having sparring sessions tomorrow, so it's just a part of the game, I assume. You know, Vucenic versus Hughes, November 4th. Yeah, Jordan Vucenic versus Hughes. That is. Nah, nothing is broken. Foot hurts, but nothing is broken. I was wearing shin guards, so shouldn't be a problem. Any good fights so far? Wow, to be honest, majority of them were good. I mean, I only watched the main card because I was busy for the prelims. I do have this fight pass, so I could have watched. I will rewatch some other day, but really, I was very busy. I was very busy. Yeah, been pretty much busy. All those things. And no Bellator this weekend. Only next weekend we got UFC. This is pretty much empty weekend for the fans of the greatest sport in the world. Quiet weekend. You can call it that way. Manchester, November 12th. Duncan versus Dimitro. Ooh, this looks great. Two back-to-back Cage Warriors weekends. That's something that makes a difference. Yeah, it makes a difference. Been a quiet week so far for the fans of the greatest sport in the world, but that's the way it goes, right? Been very quiet week so far. This looks like a very much decent fight. The next one. I assume they are making a bigger break or whatever they plan to do. Getting back swiftly. Oh man. UFC coming up next. Gotta take the dog out while it stopped raining. Catch you over the weekend. Oh, thank you, man. This is going to be a harsh weekend for me. I'm doing some other things, but thank you so far. Thank you so much, man. When you're already mentioning weekend, I need to check whether the schedule is on. Um, nah, the schedule is not on yet. Checking whether the schedule is on. I wonder when is this going to start. Hey, Prison Mike, how are you doing, man? How are you doing, man? How's everything doing? I'm just checking my schedule for job. For my secondary job, I'm checking something. Thanks a lot for the compliment, man. It seems the main event is a bit late. Got no idea why. What is the problem? Paddy Pimblett is chatting with Dan Strauss, but why is he just chatting with Dan Strauss? Where is Wooding? Where is Martignoni? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? Man, why is this late so far? When are they planning this? When are they planning this in the first place? Hmm. Still waiting for this. Alright, while they are chit-chatting. Need to see what am I gonna do while they are chit-chatting. Dominic Wooding versus Michelle Martignoni. Alright, let's see. Michele Martignoni is ready to step inside the ring. There comes Michele Martignoni. He's ready. He's eager to work his way up the rankings and to win the belt. Michele Martignoni is stepping inside the ring. Defeated Scott Malone at Cage Warriors 1-4-0 in June. He has 2 KO wins under 20 seconds earlier in his career. Michele Tit Martignoni. Michele Martignoni is giving the flag to his coach, and maybe Italy is going to have Cage Warriors champ after this fight. You never know. Martignoni is inside the ring. Alright, Dominic Wooding is walking towards the ring, and of course, the crowd doesn't like him. The fight is taking place in Italy. Makes his second title defense tonight. All 9 wins in his career have come by the way of a KO or a TKO. He is walking towards the ring. He is looking pretty much prepared for everything. Honestly, he's looking good so far on his end. Alright, Dominic Wooding is stepping inside the ring, and he's looking pretty much decent so far. Yeah, Dominic Wooding looking pretty much decent so far, and I do have a feeling Dominic Wooding might actually pull this out. I don't know, man. Martignoni is a hard-hitting hillbilly. We mustn't underestimate the guy, but Dominic Wooding is Dominic Wooding for a reason. It's Dominic Wooding for a reason, man. Nine for 0, Dominic the Black Panther Wooding, 26 years of age, 5'9", 134.9 pounds. Out of England, Michele Martignoni, the Italian Thunder, 7-1-0, to no contests, 26 years of age, 5'8", 134.6, fighting out of Italy. Michele Martignoni, 26 years of age, 7-1-0, to no contests, 134.6 pounds. He's looking pretty much decent. Michele Martignoni, 26 years old, very decent fighter. Very dangerous and very powerful. Now it's time to introduce his opponent, out of England, Dominic Wooding, 9-4-0, Real D Wooding, 134.9 pounds. Decent opponent, dangerous guy. The referee in charge of this contest is Mark Goddard. Glove touch. Dominic Wooding, Michele Martignoni. Here we go. Come on, guys. No glove touch. Leg kick for Wooding. More punches. Big right hand again. Leg kick for Dominic Wooding. Whoa, Martignoni caught a kick and now a leg kick by Martignoni. More strikes again by Wooding. And Martignoni is really trying to work his way so hard. Let's see now, fighters are inside the clinch. Fighters on the break right now. Wooding with the middle kick. Martignoni is moving sideways. Left, right for Wooding. Wooding is controlling the center of the ring. Great check hook. High kick for Wooding. Yeah, in the style of Leon Edwards. He is landing in the style of Leon Edwards. Martignoni is missing with the leg kick. Leg kick again. 1-2. It's another 1-2 by Michele Martignoni. Big powerful rights. Knees again. Left, right again. And another left, right. Middle kick. Big left, right, Martignoni. Looking like a decent round for Martignoni so far. Wooding is the guy who controls the pace, but Martignoni attacks more. He was trying to stop the takedown, Martignoni, but he ate a knee. Wooding is fainting a lot. High kick attempt. Martignoni misses. Very much technical warfare on both ends. Oh, Martignoni gets dropped. But he continues to back roll and he is back on his feet. Big left hand. Oh, high kick missed by a hair. Middle kick for Wooding. Great round so far. Yeah, really great round so far. Yeah, 1, we've seen 3, 2. Oh, what an evade by Wooding. 3, 2, Martignoni gets dropped. I assume he lost the round because of that. Yeah, I assume he lost the round because of that. Whoa, big right for Martignoni, missed by a hair. leg kick. Another big right for Martignoni. Well, Martignoni wants to brawl, but Wooding wants to brawl too. Oh, great uppercut by Wooding. Martignoni felt that. He started backpedaling. Wooding with the flying knee. Martignoni moving sideways. He's in the survival mode right now. Middle kick. Good rights. Oh, Martignoni gets dropped. Big punches by Wooding and he drops him again. Martignoni is getting battered. Wooding is really unloading some heavy bombs here. Is Martignoni gonna survive? Not looking good for Martignoni. I mean, he calmed Wooding down for a sec, but not looking good for him at all. He is already bleeding heavily. Yeah, he ate numerous shots. Numerous shots to the face for eaten. Wooding with a big punch. He's trying to slip out of this position. Martignoni back to standing. Uppercut for Wooding. Martignoni is still in the game, but he's backpedaling now. No lateral moves on the end of Martignoni. High kick for Wooding. Martignoni blocks. Oh, Martignoni digs to the body. Uppercut again. And again. Middle kick. Oh, 3-2 again. Lands splash on the face of Michele Martignoni. Martignoni to the body. Wooding is pretty much better boxer than him. High kick missed by Martignoni. It seems he's not fast enough for the head of Dominic Wooding. Better feel at the distance for Michele Martignoni. Now big right, fighters inside the clinch. Man, Dominic Wooding with a short right. He nearly dropped him with that. Middle kick Martignoni. It's just a matter of time before Martignoni gets dropped again. Big right, left right. Wooding is waiting for a perfect opportunity for a counter. Martignoni trying to shoot in, and he drags the fight to the ground. Whoa, this is a surprise. Now you got Martignoni on top. Winds are changing, man. Big punches for Martignoni, but Wooding is pretty much experienced from this position, so I don't expect that. I don't expect that we are going to see the finish. We need to see way more for a finish in this kind of fight. Punches again for Martignoni. Elbows. Martignoni could actually steal the round if he continues pouring on with those heavy hands. And he needs to pour it on with those left elbows. You see, those leading elbows could make a significant amount of damage. Big punches for Martignoni, but Wooding is still in the game. Martignoni trying to advance, and Wooding is trying to survive. 25 seconds left. Great position, this half guard for pounding and for hammering. Martignoni missing with those elbows, and he is returning Wooding to the ground. What a fight, Cowboy. Yeah, it's awesome. I think it's 1-1 though. It's gonna be hard to anticipate. This is what MMA is about. Yeah, 3 more rounds left, but it's very hard to expect this one to go the distance. Very, very hard. Getting back for the third. Fighters inside the clinch again. Martignoni is pressing his opponent hard. And another uppercut. Man, a lot of dirty boxing is seen in this fight. Fighters inside the clinch with their heads. Yeah, they're pushing inside the clinch with their heads. Brutal bloody war. Yeah, this is a bloody and battered war, a real bloodbath. But round 3 is looking more peaceful right now. We're seeing excellent pressure from Martignoni, and we're seeing that Wooding is unable to catch a whizzer. The referee is gonna break them up. You see no action against the fence. Yeah, Martignoni is standing like this, throwing like this, really much throwing big bombs. Big left, right. Leg kick for Wooding. Oh man, excellent check hook. That check hook really much landed amazingly on the end of Wooding. Martignoni is spamming all over the place, but he's unable to hit. He's unable to find the range. Big right. Big right against some great performance we're seeing. Left, right, left for Martignoni. Well, this is looking like a decent fight so far. As much as fight advances into later rounds, it seems Martignoni is taking over. Big left by Wooding. Big left by Martignoni. A lot of punches are thrown. High kick missed for Wooding. Oh, another big left. Big left, right. Oh, sprinting left hand for Dominic Wooding. That's something I like to see. Left, right again, the middle kick. Followed by big left, right. This is really a candidate for the fight of the night. I think everybody is a winner in that fight. Really. Middle kick for Wooding. Push kick. Big right, left. Decent fight so far. Could be 2-1 either way. I even think Martignoni is leading 2-1. His punches are whiffing all over the place. High kick attempt, Martignoni blocks. Great boxing on both ends. Now Martignoni is trying to shoot in. Wooding is keeping pretty much wide stance against the fence, and Martignoni is trying to create a chain, but this knee shield is not letting him get close. Excellent knee shield defense in the end of Dominic Wooding, but 2 elbows for Martignoni, and I think this is going to be enough for Martignoni to steal the round. Left hook followed by a high kick for Michele Martignoni. Martignoni keeps advancing forward. Middle kick. Martignoni trying to shoot in. Now he's on the back. He's trying to create a chain. And great takedown by Michele Martignoni. Excellent chain wrestling. He's creating a chain and he's spinning to the proper side. He's bleeding, but doesn't want to give up. And Martignoni will now try. Excellent outer rip for Michele Martignoni. But right butterfly is still on the inside. And Wooding could make a damage from the bottom, but Martignoni is in dominant spot right now. I paid for this, just don't throw me. Big left hand for Martignoni. He's staying on the top right now. And you see how Wooding is pushing the hand into his mouth. He's very much pushing the head into his mouth, which just shows about the ability to survive this. Great fighting by Martignoni, great offensive wrestling. Really enjoying every single second of it. Good right hand. Well, got cage seated positioned. A very, very nice performance for Michele Martignoni. Martignoni could unload some damage from here. Wooding is trying to work his way back up. Martignoni's posture is pretty much good. You see how his head stays close and it creates some space for the opening and some opening for big shots. Martignoni's stance is wider than his opponent's stance, which makes us believe that he really knows what he does. Punches and elbows. Middle kick for Wooding. Wooding has to attack. Martignoni started moving sideways again. That's something that gives him edge pretty much this time. Good left right for Martignoni. Big right. Leg kick. High kick again. And again big right. How are you scoring it? 3-1 Martignoni for me. I think it's 3-1 Martignoni, but could be 2-2. He was having better control of the cage. He was having better octagon control. And therefore he made more damage in 2 rounds, but I'm scoring it 3-1, trying to strictly follow the rules, but we're gonna see. Round 5 gets underway. I think this one will go to judges' scorecards. Big left for Dominic Wooding and another left right. More punches Martignoni shoots in. And Wooding is pressed against the cage again. Now we're seeing a trip attempt by Michele Martignoni and he's crushing Wooding's posture. You see how he keeps his hip very close to Wooding's leg that is not on the fence, to Wooding's leg that is away of the fence, and he made the chain and now Wooding ends up on the bottom. Half guard, this is the most brutal position for striking. When you're in the half guard, you can strike as much as you want. Big lefts. Elbows again and again. Some big punches are thrown here. Left-right for Martignoni. And another left-right. Good warfare for Martignoni. Martignoni with 1-2 and the big right hand. Is he fishing for a knockout? No, he wants to chain wrestle. He's pressing his opponent against the fence. Excellent takedown attempt, but he just took the back and made a great chain, which forces Dominic Wooding to stay on the canvas again. What a great chain wrestling by Michele Martignoni. Martignoni drags Wooding to the ground again. Wooding is trying to work his way back up, but Martignoni stays close. And he's therefore out wrestling his opponent. I think this is going to be 4-1. Big strikes for Martignoni. More punches. Oh man, Martignoni really dominates this round. This is going to be 4-1. He's making a significant amount of damage. Great amount of damage by Michele Martignoni. The fight is over. 4-1 Martignoni. I say this is clean win for Martignoni. I will start to get myself ready for sleep right now. But I think this is a clean win for Martignoni. Got to say, this looks to me like a super clean win for Michele Martignoni. But we'll see what the judge is gonna say, but I have no dilemma here. Anything aside of Martignoni's win would have been a big, massive robbery. Clean win for Martignoni. Clean win, Martignoni. Martignoni is the new champ, and Vlad is going to sleep now. Alright, Vlad is going to sleep now. Okay. Good night, everyone. Having some job tomorrow.